Welcome to CrocodileMtg, your home of competitive, constructed play in the modern, standard, and legacy formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the CrocodileMtg channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jordan with CrocodileMtg, and I am here to bring you another Magic the Gathering video. Today we are playing Blue-Black Control using Force of Will, Hymn to Torok, Ponder, Thief of Sanity, which is a new card from Ravnica Allegiance. We are going to keep this hand. I feel like we have a lot of gas, and even though we're not on the play, I feel like we're going to be able to catch up. So let me close this game log. So I think Grim Monolith is scary enough to probably force here, but they can only use it once. But again, I think it's scary enough to probably force here. Alright, Baleful Strix was a good draw. We're going to pass the turn back. Hopefully they don't have a turn to Thoughtseize, or Thought-Knot Seer. I really hope they're relying on that Grim Monolith. Alright, Krakus from our opponent. Walking Ballista on 1. Alright, we're going to pass the turn. We're going to play this Misty. We're going to grab 2 Underground Seas. And then we're going to hymn our opponent. Alright, we got 2 Eye of Ugins, which I'm not sure how that... I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know what our opponent's hand is. Alright, Walking Ballista coming in for 1. Alright, our opponent's playing another... So I'm going to play out this Liliana the Last Hope here and actually tick up and kill our opponent's Walking Ballista. This is probably going to be one of the best Walking Ballista kills in the history of Walking Ballista kills. So we really messed up our opponent taking these Eye of Ugins. Our opponent just does not care. Reality Smasher, or Matter Reshaper. So we're going to take out this Thief of Sanity, this Walking Ballista. So they do decide to hit us there. And now I think we just play this Liliana and we just start hurting our opponent's hand. I really want this Thief of Sanity, but I don't feel like we're going to be able to cast anything on our opponent's end. So I'm just going to discard it here. I think Baleful Strix is very good. I think Snapcaster can be good. And I think we're just going to end up taking over the game a little bit. Our opponent really relying on that Grim Monolith turn 2. Or turn 1, I mean. So Matter Reshaper is going to come in, hit Liliana. I'm going to start with a Baleful Strix here. See what we draw. Alright, we drew another Hymn. So I'll start by ticking up. I think we're just going to discard this Hymn, unfortunately. We can Snapcaster Hymn next turn if we need to. Alright, Chalice goes down for our opponent. We're going to tick up on this Matter Reshaper, make it a 1/1. And now we'll pass the turn back. And hopefully our opponent doesn't have anything too scary. If our opponent attacks, I'll probably trade. Yeah, I'm going to trade. It might be a bad idea, but hopefully we can force away anything. Alright, Thought-Knot Seer from our opponent, so that just goes to their hand. Alright, Glimmer Post, they're going to gain a life. Now they're going to attempt to cast Thought-Knot Seer. And we're going to Brainstorm. Alright, now I think we just want to hide. Alright, we're going to put Snapcaster, Baleful Strix on top. Our opponent can't take anything now. And we're going to wasteland their Ancient Tomb next turn. Okay. And they just decided to concede. Alright, so now we want Diabolic Edict. We want to get rid of these Fatal Pushes, I think. Or do we? I feel like this is a more low to the ground. We want these back to basics for sure. I don't really think we want the Nile Spell Bombs or the Surgicals. The Thoughtseize can be relevant. Question is, what do I take out? Could be a Thief of Sanity. Yeah, I could see trimming a Thief of Sanity or two. Maybe it's a Thief of Sanity and a Liliana the Veil, not Last Hope. I mean, Liliana the Last Hope, not Veil. Veil's the discard machine. Last Hope is the... I don't know. Last Hope, though, is just an engine because it can just buy back Strix. Let me think. Maybe it is just Last Hope. Because I feel like everything else can be either pitched to Force of Will or is just too good in this matchup. Maybe it's just we don't want a fourth Thoughtseize. I could see that because we want the early game Thoughtseize, but then once him starts hitting and these Lilianas get down, it's just over. It's too much for our opponent. This hand, I almost want to keep it because of the Wasteland and because this Force of Will. But if we don't find a blue source or another land, we could be in trouble. But if we find the other land, we can get back in the game with the Brainstorm. We could just set our opponent so far back, though. I kind of feel like keeping this hand and risking it. We're on the draw. Do we slow our opponent down enough to win, though, is the question. I don't want to justify keeping this. We're going to risk it. We're going to keep this. I feel like the Wasteland is just so good and the Force of Will, but if we don't draw a blue source, then that's completely on me, and that's my punishment for keeping this. So if we lose, that's on me. Alright, that's not a land. We really need a land next turn. Please, 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 please. Oh my goodness, we're doing it, guys. We are doing it. I was so terrified. We really want to be able to him next turn. Alright, we're gonna Underground Sea. We just want both our colors. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. I didn't believe, but now I can. Okay, so we're going to put this Strix on top. We're going to draw the Strix per turn. And then we're going to shuffle away that swamp. We're going to grab another Underground Sea here. That was such a risky hand, but it's paying off so well. Alright, Chalice from our opponent got discarded, and Kozilek the Great Distortionist. Or Great Distortion. Alright, now we have Force of Will for anything our opponent tries to play. Alright, Matter Reshaper I think is fine. I'm not concerned. It becomes a 1/1 with the Liliana the Last Hope. Yeah, like I said, I'm not concerned with that. Alright, that's fine. He'll keep our Last Hope on 3 for a while, but... Alright. Endbringer. I think Endbringer is going to get forced here. I think I'm just going to pitch Strix. I think Snapcaster Hymn's pretty good. Back to Basics is fantastic. Yeah, so we're going to hit Back to Basics here. And hopefully just slow our opponent down enough where they can't do anything. Alright, Underground Sea here. So now we have Counterspell up. Alright, that's not going to untap. I think we're just going to play out this game a little slow and grindy, but I think we're definitely going to get there as soon as we find either another Liliana or... Alright, we're going to fetch an island end of turn here, and we're going to grab, or we're going to brainstorm. Alright, Force of Will. We'll take a couple, or a fetch land. I don't think we want both of these. Force of Will probably lock this up some. Actually, do we want a Hymn here? Probably not. I'm going to grab an island here. I think I'm going to Snapcaster Brainstorm and look for another way to close out this game. Alright, Thoughtseize, Ponder, Strix. I think I'm fine with all of these. I'm going to put... Thoughtseize and then Ponder. That way we can draw the Ponder and play out Strix. And a couple Ponders on top and a Thoughtseize. I think I'm just going to keep all this. Alright, I'm going to swing in with the Snapcaster. Alright, our opponent's definitely in a bad space or spot here. I'm going to block the Matter Reshaper. I have the Force in hand, so I don't think I'm fearing too much of what can come out of this. Alright, and it's just an Urborg, which I'm hoping I have nothing to be concerned about by saying it's just Nurburg. Alright, I'm going to start with attacking. Alright, I'm going to ponder here. I don't think we want this Thoughtseize. I could see all those. I don't want to shuffle. I'm going to Thoughtseize our opponent just to see what they have in hand and see if we have anything to fear. Alright, Walking Ballista, Ulamog, Spyglass, Monolith. I don't think there's anything we have to worry about. I guess we just take a Ballista here. Alright, and now I'm just going to play this counter spell. And that might be enough to have our opponent concede, because now they have all their mana tapped, and that's the match. Good game, opponent. Thank you so much for watching. Please go hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. For your custom playmats, mousepads, and more, head over to Inked Gaming. Use promo code crocodilemtg10 to receive 10% off your order. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons.